I'm Winter Lake, and today I'm going to discuss my books. I have all of them now in hardcover edition, and each edition is also matte, which is quite interesting. The first one we're going to talk about is the Satanic Paradigm. Now, these books in a set of 12, I am selling for $500. They come signed and numbered, and they are all in immaculate condition. For example, this one is recently published, and the pages are crisp, and it is just amazing. The print is outstanding. And I'll discuss each one of these. The Satanic Paradigm was a work that I had written in 2009, and it ushered forth a new age of satanic thought. Old religions were swept away. It was a new age of Satan. And, right now the lords of black magic have truly arisen and come into the fore, as we know that witchcraft and the occult and such things are now far outpacing the church edict, which is now dead, the slave religions of Christianity and Islam, which seek to enslave and destroy and suppress humanity, whereas satanic thought and Luciferian liberation and enlightenment seek to unleash mankind's inner beast and inner demon in order to become the greatest, highest form of a satanic Aryan. Now we're going to talk about the Book of Black Magic, which was the second book I had written. And Thanya is on the cover. She is still with us and very powerful witch that is in Europe. The Treatise de Magica Noire, the Book of Black Magic. I was really impressed with this when this came out as well. The texture is the same. It is the matte cover, hard and very, very well printed. It's just impressive to look at when I go back over the years since I started the project of my writing in 2009 for Occult Thought. And here we are in 2023, and we still are ushering forth new things. And I will discuss these new things after I'm done talking about these books, which are a set of 12, signed and numbered for $500. And you will find a link below as to how to purchase these beautiful occult books, actually. Very beautiful. The left-hand path is where I shall be. To know the only God is me. Nothing is true, all is permitted. I am the Satan, I am the committed. I am the conduit to Malboge. I am Acheron's apogee. I am the circuit of desecration. I am satanic liberation. Now let's discuss the third of my books, which I had written, and this one I believe I wrote in rushed order in 2010. So I was cranking these out, and I still am, because I'm inspired. I am in the grip, I am in the apex, I am at the height of my powers. So during this time, I'm going to seize upon it. Liber-Luciferi, the Book of Lucifer, with the amazing Miss Vipon on the cover, who is also an actress and a film producer. And this woman was in New Orleans when she did this image. This is a very real practitioner right here. Liber-Luciferi, quite an inspiration for me. really is. And it comes with so many different things. It has magic, satanic rites. It has philosophy. It has the satanic noble truths. It has a serenity curse in it. It saturated with small little things that can help any black magic practitioner on his path to the left-hand path, which tests the mettle of all of us, but this will definitely help you along the way. The fortitude of satanic influencing, the integrity of Luciferian balance, dissuaded by exterior sapping sensory stimulus, which encircles this false reality, raises us up through the blessedness of Liber-Luciferi. We as black magic practitioners of Satan avail the martial call to action, a renewed joy of darkness, and a vivacious Fortean phalanx unto Lilith lies within. Now we shall discuss the fourth, which is quite frightening, actually. Unleashed in this one, Terra-Satana, a reflection of our wicked world. And it just is the dawning of a supernatural essence and a supernatural power. This book tapped into the satanic science to come and things that have yet to come to fruition, but are readily on its way, actually, with the advancement of AI and so on, and soon DNA regeneration, and of course the satanic singularity, which I've often discussed. And I don't really look back so much at these novellas, but now that I have kind of looked at them, it's impressive. And I have no ego about it. I don't go around with that high ego, eliminated the I, as Aleister Crowley used to say, eliminate the I. But I am, and I don't care. I am a beast of thirst, and I am the I, but I don't go around in social society thinking I'm better than anyone else. Hearken my call. Rise, Terra-Satana. Rise, witch within. I have struck the match. I will light the fire. I will burn, kill, and cleanse. I will purify, entrust, and mend. I am the satanic new risen. I am Mephistopheles. I am Lilith unleashed. I have the marks of a genius. I can make you rich and famous. Now we shall discuss the fifth book. There's a beautiful picture that I drew on this one. Ordo-Walpurga, Order of the Witch. And again, highly prized and very rare, actually, this one. Not too much is known about this book. People were paying thousands just to get a copy of this. And so I decided to re-release it in a hardback mate in the set of 12, which I have in the current of the Luciferian current. I've written quite a bit. I've written hundreds of screenplays and all kinds of poetry and all kinds of books and things. But in the Luciferian current, this would be one to fall into that. Ordo-Walpurga, the Order of the Witch. This is book 5. Wow. Just amazing to look back at this. Ordo-Walpurga translates from German to mean Order of the Witch. This occult doctrine is a satanic witchly exaltation unto black flame. Through it, the black magic practitioner can hone the skills of the arcane arts to overcome any physical or supernatural obstacle, and bend the world around you unto your bidding. Ordo-Walpurga is the realization of the witch within. Thus, to further explore the satanic union, one must pass through the barriers of the heretics. Luciferian enlightenment always comes after the road of excess has been sated. If one does not pass the barriers of the heretics, the overcoming of the sheeple realm, you will remain an entangled ghost of material fossilization. Material fossilization. Book 5. Fascinating. Now, again, Miss Vipon on the cover. Lilith incarnate, really, Satan incarnate. This is a woman to contend with. Very powerful practitioner, and her work in film is outstanding and on the level with quite a few other producers of higher heights. But away from that, Luciferian Incantus, ironically, I thought was going to be kind of a whimsical book that I didn't really take seriously at the time. But then it began to take on a life of its own. And it showed me things about myself that I didn't even realize. And it gave up parables and just different aspects of the philosophy. It discusses evil and the hierarchical evil, from the lawful to the neutral to the barbaric. Yeah, and it showed a lot. And these things in dealing with lawful to the barbaric are not a role-playing game. It's reality. It's innate human nature that all men are created evil. There is no good. Good is a construct. And I studied that in this, and I really came unto that theory in Luciferian Incantus. Lucifer, the burning star, the light bringer. I have sought to construct a bridge between both creatures, man and Satan, as one entangled confidant, a clavicle link, which eliminates the irresolute discrepancies, and against those that sow division. Mankind is going the wrong direction. They need to embrace the evil inside, not turn it inward, nor towards each other, but outworld to the nether reaches of space. Mankind is created by one Satan. There is no separation, only Luciferian perfection. Now we shall discuss one of my favorites. Black magic is might. Power dictates what's wrong or right. Thanya Elv on the cover. Hardcore. Real deal. All of my stuff is. Not this watered down bullshit that's pacified and borrowed and plagiarized by a bunch of fucking slaves. Disciples of the satanic singularity shall unleash a war unlike any known before. A battle of the fittest to prove the most wise, the most cunning. It shall be the new imperative to strive and become the strongest satanic super Aryan one can be. with unlimited psychic consciousness interweaved with machines to achieve ultimate dual purpose, merged with dark energy. The lords are true, the true lords of the left-hand path. Black magic is might. Power dictates what's wrong or right. This book is a watershed. It contains satanic rites that are profound and new, and many new satanic quotations, and theorems and philosophy and satanic science. Very impressive. One of my favorites, if not my favorite. After that, I wrote Occultus. So these are just going back to back. Again, this one fell out of print, grew very rare, very expensive, and very hard to find. I just recodified it, set it up, put it in this beautiful hardcover matte format, and put it in the collection. Occultus. And it's very stylish. It's very witchcraft couture, satanic chic, and very much in Lilith's diabolic line. The 12 empiric satanic statements. They're actually tenets, but those were tenets. Interesting. And again, I don't really look back at my stuff. I'm always forward view, pushing ahead, always creating, always something new. Once I do it, I cut it and finish and rarely look back. And this is quite interesting to spend time looking at this. The brutality, contour. Yes, it's no humanity in human, I can tell you that. Minerva, faceless and maimed, wrenches against the strain, arched forward in the lurch, she of the inhabited oracle, a scar-sustained Guyana, trilateral Isis, chiseled spirits, wounds of tombs, the culprit regains you in the cemetery with vigor, vitality, and lust for Hyperion. The midriff moon shatters of crystal. Intercessors scorn this empirical priestess along the brocade song of Oceanus. Occultus. Very poetical as well. Now we're going to get into something even further. The Black Magus Excelsis. I was studying how everything in this could come together with Luciferian philosophy, satanic thought, the innate evil in mankind. I was going further in this to show the renditions of what the magnificence of what a black magic practitioner could be. The height of that. And in Black Magus Excelsis, it's in the name itself. It's the height, the strongest, the most elevated of the echelon of Satan in that aspect. And with me, Satan, there is no separation. There is no worship. We are Satan. We are Satan, and we are creators. And we create, and we shall create things that shall in the end surpass us. But that time has not yet come. We are gods of a new dark age. Satan is not one being. He is an incarnated source, a myriad cosmic power that pervades the universe, the very essence of the vast, and Satan itself. Satan is an evocation that flows in all things and all beings, not confined by space or time, omniscient, and ever living. Wow. Then from that, I decided to take a break for several years, but it wasn't too many years. I think this one came about on quite its heels. I said, oh, I'm done with writing and I wanted to take a break. No, I cranked out I-Luciferian. This is amazing. Right on the heels of Black Magus Excelsis, I just had more to say. And so I went into this and stayed on that same line, that same seeking of what it means to be a Black Magus Excelsis, how to achieve the heights of that, and what it takes. And so this codex came, and this book. It's so interesting, and it has all of it. It has the philosophy, the points of satanic pride, demonic axioms, satanic intuitive, overpopulation discussions, and how to survive, and the apocalyptics, and summon demons as well. This is a very demonic book, actually. A lot of satanic rites around I-Luciferian. I-Luciferian is the touchstone for those satanic Luciferian practitioners that seek a renewed oneness with incarnated cosmic evil and Luciferian comprehension. Quite amazing. And from there, I developed something different. I said it's time for a Sanctum. And so I purchased several different buildings throughout the country and decided to begin the Sanctum of the Morning Star. And of course it needed a doctrine, and they registered it with the United States government because that is where it is located primarily. My vision is to have a sanctum in each state of our country in the United States and possibly throughout the world. A place where practitioners can come and delve into their own magical practices. It doesn't matter whether you're a Satanist or a Luciferian, but it does matter that you are an occultist and going into that vein. Whether it's witchcraft, voodoo, whatever it is, it can be something of that, but it does not have space for the slave religions. My Sanctum of the Morning Star, which is mine as founder, which will be yours or those who come after, is not moving in the space of Christianity, Islam, or other, which I deem slave religions. We are going into a different space. And so I wrote a doctrine for it. The Satanic Church, basically. Sanctum of the Morning Star. And it contains all the different holidays, different things that are to be done certain times of the year, celebrations, the Black Mass, the background, what it's about, what does it mean. And again, it's printed in amazing, immaculate way, matte cover, hardcover, and this is a part of the set as well. So when you buy the set, you get this, and you get membership. You get membership to the Sanctum of the Morning Star. Now, this is only with this set, and usually it's separate, and it's very hard to get and actually quite expensive. But I am giving a membership away with the set of 12. The doctrine is very profound. Transform pain into strength. Transform strength into wisdom. Transform fear into courage. Transform courage into conquest. Transform knowledge into know-how. Transform know-how into skill. Transform chaos into focus. Transform focus into cunning. Transform rage into power. And power is the black Magus guiding light. As I sit here in the sanctum of the morning star and come to the realization of everything since 2009 and what the future will bring is amazing. And I think the time has come to end slave religions and bring about a new satanic order, a real order of power. And with that, I'm also giving the modern Aryan. So this is outside of a Luciferian current. This is about power in a satanic sense, but it's mostly in delving into the recapitulation of what it means to be an Aryan. And these were not the bastardized National Socialist things. These were Madame Blavatsky and the explorations of Gurdjieff and some others, the Aryan being the height of human nature. And so that is the set. And if you wish to purchase it, it is on the bottom of this, in the thing below me.